Okay, so good evening all. Welcome to Ganitagya Academy. Today we are discussing the topic that is linear equation in one variable. Myself, Professor Hitesh. Okay, so the topic we are discussing is linear equation in one variable. Okay, so what is the meaning of linear equation? You know, first of all, you all must know what is polynomial. Let me tell you. First of all, write polynomial. Okay, so meaning of polynomial is the function in terms of, in this format, please write it down, a0 x to the power n plus a1 x to the a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2 plus like so on, and that is equal to f of x. This is nothing but called polynomial of degree n. Okay, this is nothing but the polynomial of degree n. Okay, so likewise what we can do, so when x is n is equal to 2, when n is equal to 2, so that time this polynomial I can represent, it will be a x square. Okay, then a1x plus b1, or I can write it a2. So this is the pattern of polynomial of degree 2. So it is called quadratic equation. This is called quadratic equation. Okay, similarly, when n is equal to 1, when n is equal to 1, f of x का फॉर्मेट क्या रहेगा? That will be ax a not x plus a1. Okay, so when n to the power 1 is there, that time that polynomial is known as linear equation. Please write it down. So this is called linear equation. Okay, so this is called linear equation. Please write it down and let me know when done. So what we are doing here, our chapter name is linear equations in one variable. So what is the meaning of variable? See, here only it complete equation only x is there, so this is called variable, and this is only one variable. Okay, if equation is like ax plus by is equal to c, so here there are two variables, x and y variable, so this is called two variable, and variables are x and y. So variables are x and y. Okay, so what we are discussing here, our chapter name is, please write it down, our chapter name is linear equation. Yes, sorry, I was disconnected. Okay, I was disconnected. Okay, let me start again. So where we were? Yes, so here we are discussing equations in one variable. Okay, so linear equation in one variable, so we are having only one variable, that is x. We are having only one variable, that is x. Okay, so now we have to solve it, okay, so what we will do, we have to find out the value of variable in the given equation. Okay, so what I can write, it is 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. So I can write 2x is equal to 7 plus 3. So 2x is equal to 7 plus 3 is 10. So I can write x equal to 10 upon 2. So hence x is equal to 5 is the answer. Okay, please write it down and let me know when done. Move to next question. So the next is solve 2y plus 9 is equal to 4. These are very easy question. Please solve it immediately. So 2y is equal to 4 minus 9. Okay, so I can write y is equal to 4 minus 9 is 5. So minus 5 divided by 2. So hence I can write y is equal to minus 2.5. Okay. चलिए, let me move to next question. है ना? It is easy question. Please write it down. So the next question. Okay, please solve these questions. So first one is x by 3 plus 5 by 2 is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, so this is, I can write x upon 3 is equal to minus 3 by 2 minus 5 by 2. Okay, so x upon 3 is equal to 2 is taken common, so minus 3 plus 5, that is nothing but minus 8 upon 2. So x is minus 8 upon 2 is minus 4. So x is nothing but minus 4 into 3. Hence I can write x is equal to minus 12. Okay. Then we will move to question number 4. So question number 4 is 15 upon 4. What I'll do, I will take this one right hand side and 9 in left hand side. So minus 9 is equal to 7x. Okay. So now I will do cross multiplication. So it is 15 minus 9 into 4 and divide by 4, that is 7x. Okay. So this is 15 minus 36 divided by 4, that is 7x. So 15 minus 36 is minus 21 upon 4 is equal to 7x. Okay. So now I can write 7 into 3 divided by 4 is equal to 7x. 7x, 7 cancel. So x I can write minus 3 by 4, and this is nothing but minus 0.75. Please write it down and let me know when done. Then ask me doubt if any. Okay, so let me clear this. Let me move to next question. Okay. So the next question is, now we are moving to exercise 2.1 NCERT. So the question number 1 is x minus 2 is equal to 7. Second is equal to y plus 3 is equal to 10. Third is 6 is equal to z plus 2. Very easy question. Please tell me the answer. It is simply x is equal to 7 plus 2. X is equal to 9. Okay. Y is equal to 10 minus 3. Hence y is equal to 7. Okay. Now z is equal to 6 minus 2. That is 4. Very easy questions. Check. Okay. So see, I can write x is equal to 17 upon 7 minus 3 upon 7. So I can write it 17 minus 3 upon 7, that is 14 upon 7. Hence x is equal to 2 only. Okay. So the first one is done. Now
Sir, fifth one is second, 2.
Yes, perfect. So x is 12 upon 6. So x is nothing but 2. Yes. Now sixth one is t is equal to 10.
Sir, sixth one is 50.
Perfect. Very nice. Okay. So let me move to next question. So the next is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Please solve it. I will solve. I will also solve. Just confirm your answers. Okay. So first one is x is equal to 18 into 3 upon 2. This is nothing but cross multiplication. Okay. So x will be 18 into 2, that is 9 into 3, that is 27. So x is nothing but 27. Okay. Now we will move to second one. So y is equal to 1.6 into 1.5. Okay. So I can write it 16 upon 10 into 15 upon 10. Okay. So now I can write it. The simple multiplication is 16 into 15 is nothing but 10 plus 5. Okay. So I will write it 160 plus 80. So this is nothing but 240 and divide by 100. So this is answer will be 2.4. Understood? Any doubt? Please let me know. Chaliye. This much done. 2.4 is there. Now we will move to question number 9. So 7x is equal to 16 plus 9. Isn't it? and 16 plus 9 is 25. So x is nothing but 25 upon 7. ठीक है Humera and Tejas, any doubt please let me know. Now we will move to question number 10. So it is 14y is equal to 13 plus 8. So 14y is equal to 13 plus 8 is nothing but 13 plus 8 is 21. So y is 21 upon 14. So I will divide it by 7. So it is nothing but 3 by 2. That is 1.5. ठीक है चलिए. So 11th one answer will be given by Tejas and then Humera. Please let me know the answer. See, the question is 17 plus 6p is equal to 9. So I will write it 6p is equal to 9 minus 17. So 9 minus 17 is how much? It is minus 8 and it is 6p. Okay. So p is nothing but minus 8 upon 6. So I will divide by 2. So it will be minus 3 minus 4 upon 3. देखिए क्या मिस्टेक हुआ. And Humera, 12th one is
x is equal to minus 8 by 5.
Perfect, very good. So 17 by 5 minus 1. So x upon 3 will be 7 minus 15 upon minus 15. This is minus 8 upon 15. Okay. So x is nothing but minus x minus 8 upon 5. Why it is so? Because 15 is nothing but 3 into 5. So 3 will cancel. It will be minus 8 upon 5. Very nice. Just confirm kariye. Okay. So let me move to next question. So the next is what should be added to twice the rational number minus 7 by 3 to get 3 by 7. Please solve it. Let me solve it. What is the question? What should be added? So what should be added? Let us say x. X should be added. Okay. X should be added to twice of rational number. So twice of. So twice of minus 7 by 3 is minus 2 into 7 by 3. That is minus 14 upon 3. Understood? So the question is what should be added to twice the rational number, that is x minus 14 by 3 is equal to get 3 by 7. So this is the equation we can form. Understood? Very nicely. What is the question? Let me repeat it. What should be added? What should be added to twice the rational number minus 7 upon 3 to get 3 by 7? Okay. So x should be added in twice of minus 7 by 3. So twice of minus 7 by 3 is minus 14 upon 3. So this is nothing but x minus 14 by 3 is equal to 3 by 7. Hence x is equal to 3 by 7 plus 14 upon 3. Okay. So from here try to find out x using cross multiplication. So it is 3 into 3 plus 14 into 7 and divide by 7 into 3. So this is x is 3 into 3 is 9 plus 14 into 7 is 98. Okay. And then it is 7 into 3, that is 21. So the answer will be 107 upon 21. Okay, please write it down and let me know if any doubt. And then we will move to next question. Okay. So the next question is the perimeter of a rectangle is 13 centimeter and its width is 3 by 4 centimeter. Find its length. Okay. First of all, let me know what is the rectangle. Rectangle is of this shape. Okay. Then if this is its length and this is its breadth, width or breadth. Okay. So the area is L into B Okay, and perimeter is L plus B. This is also L and this is also B. So the perimeter is L plus B plus L plus B. So this is nothing but 2 into L plus B. Understood? Area is not required here, but we must know perimeter is 2 into L plus B. So what is the question? The question is perimeter of rectangle is 13 centimeter. So 2 into L plus B is given by 13. So L plus B is nothing but 13 upon 2, that is 6.5 centimeter. Understood? Now if width is given by 2 3 by 4, okay, that is 2 3 by 4 is nothing but mixed fraction. So I can write it 2 plus 3 by 4. So 2 plus 3 by 4 is nothing but 2 into 4 plus 3 upon 4, that is 8 plus 3, that is 11 upon 4. Okay, understood? So this is nothing but B. Now we have to find out L. So given B is equal to 11 upon 4 centimeter, hence L will be 13 upon 2 minus 11 upon 4. Okay, so 4 will be LCM. It will be 26 minus 11, that is 15 upon 4. So 15 upon 4 I can write 12 plus 3 upon 4, hence it is 12 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4, and 12 upon 4 is 3. So 3 plus 3 by 4, in terms of mixed fraction I can write it is 3 by 4 centimeter. So answer is 3 by 4 centimeter. Please write it down very carefully and let me know when done. Let me clear this and let me move to next question. So the next question is, the present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. Okay, number 1. So this is present age. Okay, so let me make, okay, so let us say Sahil age is, let Sahil's present age कितना मान लें? Let Sahil's present age is X years. Okay, this is X years. Okay, so present age of Sahil's mother will be, present age of Sahil's mother will be how much? It is 3 times, it is told. Okay, okay, then after 5 years their ages will be, their ages will add to 66 years. Okay, so let us first write after 5 years. After 5 years Sahil's age will be, after 5 years Sahil's age will be how much? It will be
5x.
X plus 5, and Sahil's mother age will be, Sahil's mother age will be 3x plus 5. Understood? So this after 5 years. So the question is, after 5 years their ages will add to 66 years. So can I write 3x plus x plus 5, 3x plus x plus 5, 3x plus 5 plus h, 3x plus 5 plus x plus 5 is how much? Is 66. Okay, so I can write 3x plus x is 4x, 5 plus 5 10 is equal to 66. So 4x is equal to 56. Okay, so 4x equal to 56, so x is 56 upon 4. So what will be the answer? 28 upon, or I directly I can write 14. So present age is 14 years. Okay, So Sahil's mother present age will be 42. Okay, and after 5 years, Sahil's age will be 19 years and her mother's age will be 47. Okay, please write it down. So let me clear this and then we will move to next question. Okay, so the next question is example 8, that is Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as he has 5 rupee coins. Okay, so he has 2 rupee coins and he has 5 rupee coins. If he has in all a sum of 77 rupees, how many coins of each denomination does he have? Please try to understand the question and first write it down and then let me know. So the question is Bansi has 3 times. Okay, let us say first it has 2 rupee coins and he has 5 rupee coins. Okay, so which coin he has more? Which coin he has more? He has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins. So he has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins. Okay, so let us say if he has 5 rupees coin of number x. Okay, so if he has x numbers, 5 rupee coin कितने हैं? x number. So 2 rupee coin कितने हो जाएंगे? 3 into x. Understood ना? More coin किसके हैं? 2 rupee coin. Understood? So now he has 5 rupee coin, x number, 2 rupee coin, 3x number. Very much clear. Now, so total rupee he has is equal to how much? X into 5, that is 5x rupee. Understood? If he has 3 coin of 5 rupee, that total money he has is 15 rupees, like that. And 3x into 2, this much 6x rupee he has with the help of 2 rupee coin. So total money कितना हुआ? Total money he has is equal to 6x plus 5x, that is 11x in rupees. Understood? Now question is if he has in all a sum of rupees 77. Question में क्या given है? 11x is equal to 77. So x is 7. So how many 5 rupee coin he has? So he has 7 5 rupee coin. So 7 5 rupee coins, and he has 7 into 3, that is 21 2 rupee coins. Okay, just confirm your answer. So 7 into 5, 35 rupees with the help of 5 rupee coin, plus 21 into 2, that is with the help of 2 rupee coin. So this is 35 plus 42. It must be 77. Hence our answer is correct. It is just checking. It is a check. है ना? This is for only our understanding to check whether we have done or right or wrong. Okay, please write it down. Okay, this is very much clear. Now we will move to next question. So the next is, see, the sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find these multiples. Very easy question. What they told? 3 consecutive multiples of 11. Okay, so let us say, let first number is, let first number is x, and definitely x is multiple of 11. Okay, so second number will be, second consecutive number will be, बताइए, 11 plus x, and third number will be 11 plus 11 plus x. Understood? See, very easy. If 121 is the number x, so 121 plus 11 is 132, it is 11 into 11, and it is 132 is 11 into 12. Okay, very nice, very easy. So now the first number, let us say x, second number, let us say x, 11 plus x, third number will be 11 plus 11 plus x. So the question is, the sum of three consecutive multiple of 11 is 363. So x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is how much? 363. Okay, very easy. So 3x is equal to 363 minus 33. So this is nothing but, please write it down and let me know what it will be. Sorry, 363. This is 363. So 363 minus 33 will be 330. It is 3x. So x will be 330 divided by 3. Hence x will be 11. Okay. Please write it down and let me know when done. Okay. So let me clear this and let me move to question. Example number 10. Okay. So the question is, the difference between two whole number is 66. So difference between two whole numbers is 66. The ratio of the two numbers is 2:5. So what are the two numbers? Very easy question. Very easy question. See, the ratio is कितना given है? 2:5. Okay. So what does it mean? The numbers are 2x and 5x. Very easy. Then only their ratio will be 2:5. So 2x and 5x are the numbers. Okay. So now the question is, the difference between two whole number is 66. So definitely 5x will be more than 2x. So 5x minus 2x will be 66. So can I write 3x is equal to 66 and x will be 22. Understood? So just we have to confirm whether we are correct or not. So x is 22. So 2x will be 44. 5x will be how much? 5x will be 110. Okay. So the difference is 110. The difference is 110 minus 44. Hence it must be 66. Definitely it will be 66. Okay. Please write it down and let me know when done and ask me if any doubt. So the next question, first you people try. I will give you 2 minutes and then I will solve. Okay. So write down this question also. It is big question, lengthy question. So the question is, Deveshi has a total of rupee 590. Deveshi has a total of rupees 590 as a currency notes in a denomination of rupees 50, rupees 20 and rupees 10. ठीक है? The ratio of number of rupee 50 notes and rupee 20 note is 3:5. If she has total of 25 notes, how many notes of each denomination she has? Very good question. Very nice question. Take your time and try to solve it, and then I will solve. Okay. First of all, Deveshi has a total of rupee 590. Okay. As the currency notes in a denomination of rupee 50, 20 and 10. Very nice. Very much clear. Now, the ratio of number of rupee 50 notes and 20 notes is 3:5. Okay. So 3x will be, we can say, rupee 50 notes. Okay. And 5x, we can say rupee 20 notes. Understood? 3x is to 5x, that is 3:5. So 3x hoga rupee 50 notes, 5x is rupee 20 notes. Very easy. Now, so 3x is the number of notes of rupee 50, 5x is number of notes of rupee 20. Okay. Now, so total notes is how much? Total notes, how much? Is equal to 25. Okay. So 3x, rupee 50 notes plus 5x rupee 20 notes plus rupee 10 notes. Rupee 10 notes. How many? It will be 25. So how many rupees? 20 rupee 10 notes will be 25 minus 3x minus 5x. Very easy question. Understood? So how many rupee 10 notes? 25 minus 3x minus 5x. Okay. Now see, 3x into 50 will be 150x rupee he have with the help of rupee 50 notes. 5x into 20, that is 100x, this much rupee with the help of rupee 20 notes. Understood? And 20, I can write 25 minus 8x. So 25 minus 8x into 10, this much rupee, that is 250 minus 80x rupee with the help of rupee 10 notes. Very much clear. So now total rupee kitna tha? Rupee 590. So what I'll do? 150x plus 100x plus 250 minus 80x is equal to 590 rupees. Very easy. Understood? Understood na? So 150 plus 100 minus 80. So 150, I can write 170x is equal to 590 minus 250. Understood? So now x will be, this will come 340. Okay. So 340 upon 170, that is 2. So how many 50 rupee notes? 2 into 3, 6 50 rupee notes. Then 5 into 2, then 10 20 rupee notes. Then 10 plus 6 16. So 25 minus 16 will be 25 minus 16 will be 9. So 9 10 rupee notes. So now 50 into 6 300, 10 into 20 200 plus 9 into 10 90. हो गया 590. 300 plus 200 plus 90. So this question is done. Okay. Tejas, Mera, let me know if any doubt. Okay. So let me clear this and then we will move to next one. So now exercise 2.2 NCERT class 8. So first question is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you will get 1 by 8. What is the number? Very easy question. Please solve it and let these steps. Try to solve it. Okay. First of all, write down with me. Let the number be x. Okay? Let the number be x. So now the question is, if you subtract 1 by 2 from a number, the number is x. So subtract x minus 1 by 2. Okay. So this is the new number. If you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result, this is the result, multiply it by 1 by 2. So what result we will get? 1 by 8. Okay. So x minus 1 by 2 will be 1 by 4. So x will be 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2. Hence it is 1 by 4. It is 1 plus 2. That is 3 by 4. So answer is 3 by 4. Please write it down. Okay. So let me move to next question. So the next question is the perimeter of a rectangle. Again, we have to solve the same question. Just repeat it. The perimeter of a rectangle swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 meter, more than twice its breadth. What are the length and breadth of the pool? First, write it down question and then let me know when done. Okay, chalo. So let me also solve. So this is nothing but our rectangular swimming pool. Okay. So now perimeter is 154. So L plus B plus L plus B is 154. So you can write L plus B into 2, that is 154. So L plus B will be 154 upon 2. So how much it is? 154 upon 2 is, बोलिए, it is 154 upon 2. Let us say this is okay. First
72.
70.
72.
Okay, चलिए ठीक है. So now the next is its length is 2 meter more than, oh sorry, not in centimeter, it is in meter. It is in meter. Okay, so L plus B is 72 meter. Okay, let us say its breadth is x. So L is twice of x plus 2. So this is nothing but its length. Okay, understood now? B is x. So what is the question? The length is 2 meter more than twice of its breadth. So this is L and B is x. So L plus B is 72. So it is 2x plus 2 plus x is equal to 72. So 2x plus x is 3x is equal to 70 minus 2. So 3x is
72 minus 2.
no, one mistake. Oh, sorry. This is 77 na. Tejas, it is 77, not 72. It is 77. So 77 minus 2 is 75. So 3x will be, x will be, it will be 25 meter. This is x, that is breadth. This is 25 meter. Okay, and L will be 2 into 25 plus 2. So it is nothing but 52 meter. Okay, please write it down and let me know when done. And this will be our today's last question. Okay, so the next question is, the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3. The perimeter of the triangle is 4 2 by 15 centimeter. What is the length of either of the remaining equal sides? Okay, chaliye, try to solve this. First write it down the question. So meaning of isosceles triangle is two sides are equal, and equilateral triangle means all sides are equal. Okay, so these two sides, let us say x, and this is also x. Understood? And the perimeter is given by this, and the base, it means this one, is given by 4 by 3 centimeter. Okay, very easy. So perimeter will be x plus 4 by 3, this much centimeter. Very nice. Now the perimeter of a triangle is given by mixed fraction. So it is 4 plus 2 upon 15. So this is nothing but 4 into 15 plus 2 upon 15.
62.
Yes, it is 62 upon 15. So now LHS will be 2x plus 4 by 3 is equal to 62 upon 15. Understood this equation? So now 2x will be 62 upon 15 minus 4 by 3. So I will take 15 common. So it will be 62 minus 4 into 5 upon 3 into 5. So this is 20. So this is 2x. Okay. So 2x will be 42 divided by 15. So I can write x will be 21 upon 15. Okay. So I will divide by 3. So 3, 7, and this is 3, 5. So 7 upon 5 is the correct answer. This much centimeter is x. This is also 755 centimeter. Okay. So write it down. After this, I will give you one question for homework, and then we will end our lecture. Please write. This is your homework question. Complete it. Write it down and send me answer on the WhatsApp group. And with this, we will end our session.